law library and 5 Muslims pull up on me and they kind of corner me. So I'm like, man, what's up? And I'm acting like I'm clutching, but I ain't really got nothing on me. They're like, peace be with you, brother. Just chill. We got to ask you a question. I'm like, what's happening? So Jafar step up. He like, listen, I need for you to tell me the absolute truth. I'm like, what's happening, man? What's up? Because, I mean, they got me boxed in and I can't do anything, right? But I'm still acting like I'm clutching. He say, listen, brother. And he put his hand on my shoulder. He said, brother, I need for you to tell me the honest Allah truth. Did you see Cordell kiss inmate Lil Kim?
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Welcome to another episode of Dante's Storytime.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
So the main door come open. The warden step in. The captain step in. The sergeant step in. And about 5 deputies is following the sergeant. So we looking like, man, what the heck going on? So the warden like, listen up, y'all. I got an announcement. So now when you get the warden, the captain, and the sergeant come in, it got to be something crazy or something just unbelievable about to happen. It's about to be a huge change, right? So we all listening, right? So he like, listen. Now, as y'all know, we got them type of people in the prison now. And it's so many of them now, we got to put them in general pop. So now, y'all is about to get one. And I'm letting y'all know right now, if any of y'all do anything to him, y'all going to the hole for 5 years. And that's my word. Do y'all understand me? Do y'all understand me? Ain't nobody saying nothing. Be like, man, you man, you ain't talking like we some kids or something, right? So he turned around and he leaves out. The captain walk out with him and the sergeant walk out with him, and the deputies leave too. So we all looking at each other like, man, what this dude on, man? He talking about we touch one of them, it's going to be 5 years in the hole, right? So we all discussing amongst each other like, he talking about one of them about to come in here, right? So maybe 3 minutes will go by. So the doors open again, and here walks in this little guy. And this dude, at first glance, really looked like a woman, like a little woman. So everybody looking, and I'm talking about you can hear a mouse pissing on cotton, how quiet it got up in here. Now, unbeknownst to me, I didn't know that this dude name was Little Kim. Now, I told y'all the story about him when I first came out on social media. When I first dropped my first story on social media. Now, let me backtrack right quick, because that did sound kind of weird when I said when I first came out. I'm talking about when I first dropped my very first story.
My bad, y'all. I apologize. I have to stop showing my face right now because my camera just died. So we're going faceless. Yay. But anyway, let's get back to the story. So you got this dude named Cordell, right? Cordell been in this unit for maybe about 6 months. Now, word on the street was that Cordell was a Crip before he got locked up. And just like a lot of gang members do when they get up in here and see that it's really, really like that, well, they turn Muslim. This ain't no shot to the Crips. This ain't no shot to the Muslims. But a lot of guys that be gang banging in the street and don't want to carry that program into prison because, you know, out there in the streets, you got guns. And here, you only got your fists, your feet, and a knife. And a lot of dudes ain't about that knife play. So, yeah, a lot of these guys cop out, not because they found Allah. It's because they want to be protected and they don't want to push that blade. So anyway, Cordell is every bit of what I just said. Okay, Cordell came to prison. He dropped his flag to become Muslim because the Crips at this time was pushing a hard, strict program that he could not abide by. So he turned Muslim. Now, what I know, well, what I knew to be true in this prison, that if you are a Muslim, you cannot, under any circumstances, and I mean any circumstances, indulge in homosexuality. That is a big no-no. I have seen certain Muslims get violated for even a whisper of these things happening, but it turned out to be true. Okay. Now, Cordell at this time, like I said, he been in here for about 5 or 6 months, right? And he been pushing this Islam thing or whatever. But when Lil Kim got in here, his whole demeanor changed. I'm talking about like his whole countenance just shifted. Like, you know, when you see a woman and you get them butterflies in your stomach and you like in awe. Well, as strange as it sounds, that's how Cordell was looking. Like, Cordell like locked eyes onto Lil Kim. And I noticed it. And a couple other guys noticed it too. So when Lil Kim got his hit, now Lil Kim had a cell to himself, right? They put him downstairs right by the control booth. Now, I noticed dudes, like when Lil Kim went to his cell or whatever, it was about 5 guys that went to their cells, right? And so, you know, me and the homies like, oh, okay, well, I mean, it was bound to happen. You know, one of them was going to end up in this unit, and, you know, the captain, the ward, and them already warned us, whatever. So I'm, you know, letting the homies know, like, again, if y'all is going to be with this crew, with this clique, y'all cannot indulge. Ain't y'all, you know what I'm saying? We strict to, we sticking to a strict code. All right? I don't give a damn how woman like this dude look. I don't care how soft features this dude look. Nah, that's out. We are men of men up in here. Right? And everybody like, man, come on, man. Right? Now, these guys that got up, I'm not going to put all their names out there, but there was a couple of guys that, you know, I noticed that damn near all they got up at the same time. And they went to their cell, right? And I'm hearing water, you know, being ran. I'm smelling like deodorant. I'm hearing bags rustling. I'm like, man, what the heck these dudes doing? Bam. Here it go. So the first dude come out of his cell, and he got a laundry bag with commissary in it. And and not only he got the laundry bag with commissary, this dude got his pants all starched and ironed. He got his shirt all pressed and everything. I'm like, what the fuck going on? And he go right to Lil Kim's cell. Now, in prison, you supposed to, yeah, true enough, you supposed to mind your business. But, I mean, it's right here. It's right in front of everybody. Everybody can see this. So I'm looking like, what? I'm like, Al, man, you see this? Right? So, dude, go to Lil Kim's cell, and I don't know what the conversation is, but dude leave out after like a minute. And he go back to his cell, right? And then, like, one by one of the dudes that, like I said, the other 4 dudes that left and went to their cell, including Cordell, came out and went to his cell, went to inmate Lil Kim's cell, right? Giving them commissary and stuff like that. So, Cordell is the last one. Now, Cordell, he had a bald head, but it was kind of scruffy. This dude, when I say that this dude did the most behind Lil Kim of trying to impress him, because this is exactly what it was. This dude shaved his head. I mean, had a Chris Mattel Jordan Michael Jordan bald head, right? With oil on the top. This dude had some smell goods on, some type of cologne. I'm talking about this dude was suited and booted. And I'm looking at him like, I said, Al, look at Cordell. So he's walking down the tier with 2 bags of commissary, and he goes to Lil Kim's cell. Now, listen, y'all, I'm not a Muslim. I don't get into them politics. However, I was being a little messy, and well, this is where the story about to get really wild, right? Now listen, how can I put this? Anybody that went to Little Kim's cell, it only makes sense that you went to Little Kim's cell to give Little Kim some commissary and make a proposal. That proposal could have been, hey, could you give me a taste later on? Or can I be your man? Or whatever the case may be, it had to, that commissary wasn't given just on some, oh, I'm looking out for you. No. Them guys that went down there and gave Lil Kim that commissary, they wanted something in return. And 10 times out of 10, it had to be sexual. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. So when Cordell came out, he looking at everybody like, what? What, man? What? I'm just looking out. Everybody needs to start looking out for everybody here, man. Man, y'all tripping, man. Y'all bugging. And he went to his cell. So that what pissed me off. Because come on, man, if you gonna do what you gonna do, just do it. You ain't gotta come out here and make an announcement and try to make it seem like this ain't what's going on. Like, come on, man. Come on, dog. So y'all remember maybe about 2 minutes ago I said I may have did something really messy. Well, this is where this come into play. So we hit the yard. Most of the whole unit is out there on the yard, and Lil Kim out there too. Lil Kim is out there with the rest of them, you know, the gay guys or whatever. So they all over there doing what they do. You got, well, let's just get to what we need to talk about. So you got the Muslims over here, right? And they having a little meeting, and Cordell is over here playing basketball. Now, when these Muslims have meetings, it's not mandatory for you to attend. But sometimes, you know, they have mandatory meetings, but most of them is not. But they really want you to be there. You know, that's just showing them like, okay, yeah, he's really serious about this, you know, this Islam thing or whatever. But Cordell over here playing basketball. So after they had a meeting, this is where Donta, you know, may have been a little messy. So I pull up on, you know, one of the Muslim cats, right? And I'm like, hey, dude name was Jafar. I'm like, hey, what up, Jafar? He like, oh, what's up? What's up, Donta? Salam alaikum. I'm like, wa alaikum salam, right? So me and him walking the track. I said, man, I need to holler at you about something. He like, what's up, brother? I said, look, so isn't it true that in Islam, what y'all practice, that y'all can't indulge in homosexuality, right? He said, yeah. Why? What's up? I said, well, look, your brother Cordell? He like, yeah. I said, well, you know, we got one of them things in our, you know, in the unit now, and Cordell, along with, you know, some other guys, went to his cell and dropped off some commissary. So he was like, hold up. What did you just say? I said, one of your mans went to Lil Kim's cell, right? And dropped off a bag of commissary. So we just standing there now, and he like, are you serious? Come on, Donta, stop playing, man. Are you serious? I said, I'm dead serious. He was like, who? I said, Cordell, man. Cordell. Your man's right there playing basketball. So he was like, so did you see them do anything? Like, anything weird? I said, no, but I mean, come on, man. This dude he just come up in the unit, and all these other dudes getting suited and booted and going down, giving him commissary, and he one of them. I just wanted to let you know that, you know, one of your mans that's what they doing. So, you know, you might want to holler at him, and y'all need to maybe y'all want to have a meeting about, you know, this alternative living, and you know what I'm saying? I don't think Allah will be too happy about that. So he was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go holler at him. Matter of fact, we gonna have a meeting right now. Things good looking out. Good looking out. So he walk off, right? And he go back over there, you know, with his Muslim brothers, and I guess they having a conversation, whatever. Cordell's still over there playing basketball, right? So I'm back over here with my homies over here on the weight pile, right? So about 8 minutes ago by, and one of the Muslim dudes was like, "Hey, Ak." So everybody looking as Muslim, because I mean everybody Ak up, you know, this Muslim. So, you know, Cordell looking, and he like, "Yeah, Ak, come here, Ak." He like, "Hold on, man, I'm playing b-ball. He said, "No, come here, Ak, right now. We have an emergency meeting right now." So he like, all right, dang. So he go over there, right? Now, this is where, okay, hold on, y'all. I got to compose myself. So he goes over there, and I don't know, I can't hear the conversation. I'm spotting one of my homeboys just, you know, on the weight bar or whatever. But I see what's going on. So a lot of times, yeah, you might don't know the conversation, but you could tell it's kind of heated because of the hand movements and the hand gestures, right? So he's moving his hand, you know, both of them moving their hands or whatever, like in a aggressive manner. And then I see a couple of the Muslim brothers like put their hand on his arm or his shoulder, like, you know, telling him like calm down or whatever and whatnot. So he storms off and he's like, "I'm tired of niggas running their lips," right? "I'm tired of niggas running their lips." And he said it so loud, and he said it towards me, right? I know he had to, you know what I'm saying, been saying that towards me because I was the only one that, now I don't know if he see me talking to, you know, Jafar or whatever, but I'm just assuming because when he said it, I just felt like he was talking to me, right? So my homie's like, "Yo, what's up with this dude," right? So he go back to the basketball court, right? So I know, and listen, y'all, I know I was wrong for going over there, you know, hollering at Jafar, letting them know what's happening. Matter of fact, man, forget all that. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Was I being messy? Was I? Or was I just maintaining the divine order of things? That's what I call it. The divine order of things. So anyway, y'all let me know, was I being messy or not? So anyway, he get to playing basketball again. And so now keep in mind, y'all, all this took place in a matter of minutes of them hollering at him walking past saying, "I'm tired of niggas running their lips," and him getting back on the basketball. This ain't nothing been about a minute and 10 seconds max, right? So as he hit the court, the Muslim brothers, they start walking, they walk past us and they get at the court too. And they like, "Yo, Cordell, come on, man. We need to holler at you. We need to holler at you," right? So they talking to him. They talking to him on the side. They went on the other side of the bench, so we can't really see them or whatever. So all I hear is he say, "All right, you know what? Then fuck it then. Fuck, if y'all want to believe that shit, man, fuck it. I don't want to be Muslim no more. Fuck it. I'ma do me. I'ma just do me." So they like, you know, just calm down. But he like, "No, man, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Y'all act like I can't talk to people, man. Y'all, that's fucked up, man. Like I can't be friends with somebody that's moving like that. How you don't know that I'm trying to save this person's life? How you don't know that I'm trying to bring this dude to Islam, man? Y'all some, man, I swear, man, y'all so judgmental, man. I'm thinking about leaving this, man. I'm thinking about leaving this, right?" So you got one of the Muslim dudes like, "Hey, man, you need to calm down. Like you need to really chill out." He like, "No, man, fuck that shit, man. No, man. That's some whole shit, man. How y'all gonna tell me who I can and who I can't talk to, man? I'm sick of this, man. I'm sick. I don't know if I can do this. I can't do this shit, man. Man, watch out." Why? So when one of the brothers start to grab, he like, man, watch out, man. Get off me, man. Get off me. I need some time to think, man. God damn. So he walk off and he goes back into the prison, and I'm assuming he's going back to the unit, y'all. So the rest of the Muslim guys, they come from around the bench and they go back to the part where they usually be at, right? I don't know what they talking about. I don't know what they discussing, right? So we gonna fast forward. Now the yard is getting shut down and everybody going back in, right? So as we going in, Jafar roll up on me before, you know, we go down the corridor to go to our different units. He like, hey Dante, listen, I believe you. The way he just acted out there, yeah, there's something really going on. Do me a favor, bruh. Since you brought this to me, keep an eye on him and let me know if this dude doing any other type of funny business, all right? I said, all right, I got you. So he like, all right, okay, I really need for you to do this, man, because, you know, we can't have, I mean, you know how you and your crew run, so, you know, the same shit. I said, yeah, I got you, man. So I go back in the unit, right? Now, Lil Kim is sitting down at the table, right? And it's like 3 dudes around him, right? And Cordell is like in the corner, but he's watching. And he's fuming. Now, I don't know if he's still angry because, you know, the Muslims hollered at him on the yard or whatever. Or maybe he just angry because these dudes is talking to Lil Kim. I don't know. But I soon found out. So, you know, me and my crew, we over here, you know, going to the microwave, doing a little cook up over here. Lil Kim and his little flunkies over here, and they all talking. Like I said, Cordell is right over here fuming, right? So he like, you know what? Nah, man, F all that shit, man. Forget that. This is what he said. I could hear him say this. So he get up off the wall and start walking over there towards Lil Kim, right? So he like kind of pushed through the crowd like, hey, man, watch out. Come here, man. I need to holler at you. I need to talk to you. So Lil Kim get up and he like, Lil Kim like, what's up? He like, man, what the fuck? What's wrong with you, man? So Lil Kim like, what you mean? He's like, why you all up in these niggas' faces like that? Now, when he said this, y'all, everybody, when I say everybody, I mean everybody is looking at him like, what the fuck is going on? It kind of remind me of like if you out at a club and you with your chick and your chick doing too much up in other dudes' faces or whatever, and then the jealous boyfriend roll up like, man, what is you doing? It was that type of get down. So Lil Kim was like, what the fuck you talking about? You ain't my man. So Cordell like, what? What you mean I ain't your man? And when he said that, hey, the shit hit the fan. So you remember the guys that I told y'all, the other 4 guys that, you know, when Keith first came up in here, them was the guys that was talking to him, whatever. So one of the dudes like, hey, hold on, man. Kick back, man. Chill out. So Cordell like, man, you chill out. Who the fuck is you? Don't talk to me when I'm talking to my B. This my bitch, right? So he like, and I do to my, I want to do to my, right? So he grabbed Lil Kim by the wrist, and Lil Kim tried to yank back, but this Lil Kim was weak in the motherfucker, right? So one of the other guys like, hey man, don't be hitting on her, man. Get your motherfucking hands off her. What's wrong with you? Right, y'all. He calling Lil Kim a her or whatever. I guess, you know, these guys been locked up for so long where they into what they into, they gonna address her as a her, right? Him as a her. So he grabbed Cordell like, hey man, get your hands off of her, man. What the fuck wrong with you? So he pushed Cordell, pushed him like, hey man, don't get in the middle of me and my bitch, man. This is my bitch. So dude like, hey man, I don't give a fuck what y'all got going. Don't put your hands on her no more, right? So he was like, I bet. So you gonna let him, I bet. So he was like, he said, go to your cell, Kim. Go to your cell right now. So Lil Kim was like, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. I told you. That's why I didn't want to put you in the first place. Keep in mind, y'all, everybody in the pod is watching this unfold. I'm in disbelief. I'm like, yo, this is the same guy that been pushing this Muslim crap for these last 6 months. This is the same guy that was out on the yard and arguing with arguing with his so-called Muslim brothers, right? About this direct activity. I'm thinking to myself, my oh my, what if I wish one of these Muslim dudes was in here right now to witness this. Because I'm telling you, when I get out, when we get off a lock, but I know that the word probably was already finna be going out anyway by the guards, right? So dude was like, what? So we gonna narrow it down to the 4 guys versus Cordell. So they like, hey man, it's like whatever, man. You ain't gonna touch her. So Cordell was like, I guess he noticed he was outnumbered, like he about to get jumped. So Cordell was like, go to your cell. Go to your cell right now, Kim. And Lil Kim was like, I ain't going no motherfucker where, man. You don't control me. You better get in line just like these other niggas. So he was like, what? And he socked him. Bow! Yes, y'all. Cordell socked Lil Kim in the face. Boom! Knocked him straight out cold. When I say the 4 guys got on him so quick, it happened like lightning. One guy scooped him. Bam! He hit the floor. They get to stumping him, punching on him, pounding him out, y'all. Boom, 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 boom. Right, boom, boom, boom. Right now, he's trying to fight back, but he on his back. He getting kicked. He getting punched out. He can't do nothing to these guys, right? So we all looking like, damn, right? So he getting whooped completely out, right? So the 2 guards that was in there come over there like, hey, y'all cut that shit out, right? But they wasn't stopping. They was, when I say they was really stumping the fuck out Cordell, they was beating the fuck out of him, right? So they hit the code. So when they hit the code, I already know what time it is. It's time to go get in the cell and lock it up because I'm not about to get caught up in here. I ain't trying to be in no investigation. None of that, right? If they come in here spraying that mace, I'm not trying to get maced. So I just say F it and I go to my cell and other people went to their cell as well, right? So they down there whooping him out and Lil Kim is just right there, right there laid out, but he's coming too or whatever, right? So the goon squad come up in there, right? Now, when they come in there, they give you one warning. And sometimes they don't even give you no warning. But they give you one warning. Hey, cut that shit out. Cut it out. Right? So the dudes, Cordell was knocked out. So the dudes bagged up, right? So they all get handcuffed and they get put up out there. And they help Lil Kim up. The goon squad, one of the guards helped Lil Kim get to his feet or whatever. And they asked him, like, what's going on or whatever. And they take Lil Kim out, So we are in there like, what the just happened? What the hell just I'm talking about everything happened so fast, y'all. So we gonna fast forward to the next day. It's breakfast time. Word already spread it around the whole entire prison about this incident. So we in the mess hall, right? Breakfast time. So the Muslims over there, right? Everybody out there, everybody talking about this. Everybody. So Jafar, he pull up on me. He like, hey, yeah, good looking out, DT. Good looking out, man. Yeah. At first, when you came to me, I thought you was on some bullshit. But yeah, man, good looking out, man. I said, so what's up with him? He was like, man, we gave him an ultimatum. Either stay in the hole or we gonna kill him. I said, oh, for real? He said, yeah. No, because he ain't about to play with our religion like that. Hell no, man. No, well, he better get back being a Crip or something. But we told him either you stay in the hole and transfer to another prison, or if we catch you on this yard, we gonna kill you. And that's just what it's gonna be.
Check this out, y'all. If y'all enjoyed this story time, make sure y'all hit that like button, all right? Also, I made a Patreon, okay? Make sure y'all sign up for my Patreon. All my exclusive content is over there on the Patreon. What's over there? It's my short films. And what I do also over there is before I drop stories on this channel, it's already out over there. So if y'all can't wait for Donta's story time to drop, let's go to the Patreon. It's over there. I'm going to have the link pinned at the top of the comment section. Also, I created another channel, y'all. If y'all cannot get enough of these stories, I got y'all. Now, the stories that I'm telling on the other channel is not for the faint of heart. So make sure y'all subscribe to my other channel. I'm going to have the link to my Patreon and my other channel pinned at the top of the comment section. And make sure y'all leave me a tip. I know y'all see that Cash App right there. Leave your big partner a tip. One last thing, y'all. I created a Amazon wish list cart, okay? I got some projects coming up in the fall. And for those that got a little extra to spend, y'all check out my Amazon wish list cart. Look out for y'all big partner. With that, y'all, this is the Donta Show Network Storytime. I'll see y'all on the next one.